All right, this weekend here in San Diego, as always, there's going to be a place pretty close to you where you can get a cold one. And, you know, not just that factory stuff, you know, that they make by the billions of barrels. Craft brew here in San Diego. Our buddy Brandon Hernandez from West Coaster Magazine joins us here again today. Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
How you been?
I've been great, and I'm feeling particularly good. Usually I'm wearing a suit like you, but today I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Beer to the rescue. What's this?
It's a Lupus Foundation fundraising campaign where companies throughout San Diego are making beers throughout the year, really unique things that are happening just one time. And this weekend, Father's Day weekend, perfect. We're having events on Friday and Sunday, so I kind of want to talk about those real quick. Green Flash brewed up a beer, very different kind of beer. It's a wheat IPA that's brewed with experimental hops, wild yeast, then blended with more wheat IPA that's been barrel aged in red wine barrels, and then there's passion fruit from Stone Farms incorporated into
Good grief.
You should actually give it a try.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, twist my arm.
And then everybody else give it a try at 3 p.m. today at Green Flash, which is really cool. And then on Sunday, Father's Day, perfect day to go out.
Wow.
Yeah. Telling you, it's different.
That's amazing. I mean, beer is just going to new places here in San Diego. We're like at the epicenter.
Absolutely.
Of this revolution that's taking place.
It's a wonderful place to play.
It
was already great to be in San Diego.
Here's how the chain of thought works. Green Flash just bought Alpine Brewing.
Right.
Okay. I get back from Alaska this last week and can't wait to tell you this story. I'm riding on the McKinley Express, a train, and our guide on the train happens to mention that he's a craft beer guy. He loves craft beer. And he says, "Where's everybody from?" And I said, "Alpine." And he says, "Oh yeah, I've been to the Alpine Brewing Company."
It's kind of
a guy in Alaska
really,
that says he's been to the Alpine Brewing Company.
Just because they're small doesn't mean they're not big in the eyes of a lot of people who just love beer, and it's fantastic beer out there.
Well, Green Flash knew what they were doing when they picked up Alpine Brewing. This is delicious.
Great, great. So Amplified Ale Works on Sunday, 1 p.m., Father's Day. They're going to be releasing another beer, the rescue beer, and that is called L3, a wit beer, Belgian wheat beer, brewed with lavender, lime, and the third L is for lupus. Hopefully we make it L2 someday. That would be great. So the other thing I want to talk about is that there's tremendous growth in the craft beer community. New businesses opening all the time, especially in Miramar. In fact, 3 opened in the last month. So let's go through some of them. First we have Duckfoot Beer, and their bailiwick is gluten-reduced beer. They can't call it gluten-free because it's not quite that way, but they do introduce an enzyme during the brewing process that allows it to become almost gluten-free. And the good thing is it doesn't affect the flavor at all. They have a wide range of beers from IPAs, Belgian styles, stouts. That there is the West Coast IPA.
West Coast IPA.
Please have some. I'm glad to see you partaking. I don't have to give you the directions anymore. I love it.
Was I not supposed to drink?
No, I really
was I not
want
supposed
you
to sip from all of the cups?
I would be happy if you took multiple sips. But as you can see, there's vibrant flavor there, a lot of Simcoe hops, so you get a lot of this like citrusy, fruity thing happening with a lot of that bitterness that people enjoy. And they've got a really quirky, artistic tasting room that's really fun to hang out in and just try a bunch of beers, do taster flights and all that good stuff. About a mile away, Division 23. Division 23 actually refers to, I believe, the HVAC code in the construction industry. So that's kind of the very interesting thematic they've gone with. And they've got a great brewer from Bear Republic up in Northern California. Also worked at Widmer in Oregon.
This looks like a wine almost, though.
It looks that way because this is their sour superintendent, Berliner Weiss, and that's a slightly tart, low alcohol beer. The way that they serve it in Germany is that they put syrups in it, flavored syrups.
It's got a sweet smell as it comes at you before you even taste.
Well, they're experimenting there with some, they have like raspberry syrup, mango syrup, all these kinds of things going in. So it's kind of something you don't see a lot of.
And again, delicious.
Really tasty. And the third one is actually, they're not represented here by a growler, so I'm sorry you can't drink it, but it's a Reckless Brewing Company.
I think I have enough here.
Okay, you'll be fine. Reckless Brewing Company, actually right across the street from the new Ballast Point in Miramar. They used to be Wet and Reckless. Unfortunately, their business burned down, but they came back. Now there's a phoenix on the wall in their tasting room, and they brought all the beers that they were making again. And they're quirky and they're kind of weird, but proud of it. They make beers that don't follow style guidelines. They just want to.
We're into that. In case you know, Comic-Con is right around the corner.
Hey, that's how great new things get invented. In San Diego, is people taking chances. So this guy's just all about making things that you've never heard of before, and he's very proud, and I think that's really cool.
Fantastic. Okay, tell us about Beer to the Rescue again, the last couple of seconds here.
3 p.m. Green Flash today, 1 p.m. Amplified Ale Works in Pacifica Beach on Sunday. Should be a really good time, and I can vouch that the beers are really nice. They turned out great.
And now so can I. Yeah. Before I let you go, just one last thought. Where are we headed here? How many breweries? You say 3 just opened in Miramar. Are we getting near the point where we are going to be saturated?
I don't think so.
Or soaked?
I don't think so. It's all about managing expectations, what a brewery wants to be. Maybe they don't want to be the next big Stone, Carl Strauss. Maybe they want to just be their neighborhood's
So
niche
plenty of room to
place.
grow still.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Fantastic.
there's a lot of thirsty people out there, you know.
Brandon, great to see you. Yeah,
two of them.
us included.